All right, coaches. Mike Kuchar, xandolabs.com. We're going to show you these clips. We really like this pressure. It's called the Falcon pressure. Coach Tom Masella, who is now the defensive coordinator at UMass, just got the job over there. Longtime defensive coach now, and he's been doing this for a few years now. UMass is kind of starting to implement this year. We like this because it's a check pressure that the players make based on surfaces and based on amount of receivers. And I think this is a pretty easy concept you could implement into your package defensively. The players make the check. These are just some background notes on it. You can get this PowerPoint. It's on the full-length special report. And it's just based on how many receivers there are to each side of the formation. It's a field side pressure. Okay, so one wide receiver is going to indicate one pressure. Two wide receivers is going to indicate another pressure. Three wide receivers is going to indicate another pressure. So it's all based on who is eligible to blitz, really what it comes down to. So just to give you a good idea of what we're talking about here, okay, if it's single width out here, you're going to send, it's just typical NCAA All-America blitz. It's an inverted. The difference is in coverage. It's an inverted halves coverage. Okay, so where one safety is going to work to the blitz side, take one half, and the other corner, the boundary corner, is playing inverted halves away from the pressure side. So it's not a typical three deep, three under pressure concept. So you have the Sam and the Mike, a Sam and a Hank, or the strong safety off the edge, and one wide here. If we show you two wide right now, okay, now this dog could be the Sam, doesn't matter. I mean, whether it's three down personnel or four down personnel, but the difference is now that strong safety is not involved in the blitz, so now you have the Sam linebacker and the Mike linebacker against two wide, okay, against trips with a closed tight end. Okay, you could still send the Sam and the Mike. The difference is it's a straight path for that Mike, and he's not so much working all the way outside. And then when you get a true trips alignment, the strong safety and the Sam can no longer be allowed in the blitz because they are responsible for coverage. So now the Mike walks down, he's going, and the other interior backer goes as well. All right, the Z or whatever you're calling in your system. But it's just a check made by the players, communicated based on how many wide receivers they have to their side of the formation. I think it's easy to implement. Coach Masella is doing it now at UMass. We're going to see some clips. This is right from this spring. Coach is gracious enough to share these with us. So we're going to go through these and talk to you about the adjustments that they're going to make. Okay, you're going to get a traditional pro set here. Okay, so you're going to get one wide, as you can see right here, one wide to the right. Now, I know the ball's in the middle of the field. That's up to you. I know we talk to a lot of coaches, and many coaches will say there's no such thing as a ball being in the middle of the field. Okay, the ball's going to be closer to one hash or the other. So in this situation, the blitz is coming from this side. Okay, so you're going to have the strong safety and the Mike linebacker going. It's traditional NCAA blitz. Okay, they're coming off the edge. Okay, and there it is. Getting pressure right to the run action. Ball cuts back inside to where the defenders are. Some of these have end zone shots, some do not. Okay, there you go. There's the path, interior path, exterior path. Pure run action. I'm going to skip this clip. Okay, now you're going to get a flanker and a wing alignment. Okay, in this situation, it's really counted as two wide. Okay, so right now the Sam and the Mike are going to trigger on the blitz. As you can see, we're working from this side. I just want to pull this up for you again, coaches, so you can see what we're talking about. Okay, two wide, Sam and Mike. Okay, the Rover's involved, and again, it has D. That's considered the Sam. It's a dog and 30 personnel, but you'll get a good look at what that looks like here. Okay, and there it is. Okay, there's a different cut-up. Okay, now, this is important because now, you're starting with two wide, as you see, And this is why it's adjustable. This is why we like it, because you're starting with too wide. You have a wing alignment here. You have a tight end here. Okay, whatever you want to call it. It could be a trips alignment. But now what happens is once that back starts to move, okay, now the blitz is going to check. All right, so now it allows that outside linebacker to be involved in the blitz. Okay, so now he's coming. Now this one, it's a 2x2 set. I know we don't have the wide shot of it, but it's 2x2 set. Now in 2x2, okay, you're allowed to send, you have the people, you have the accessibility, okay, to send the Sam linebacker and to send the Mike linebacker off the edge. All right, now watch what happens. So they're communicating this. Now pre-snap, you're going to get a motion. Okay, so now that motion becomes 3x1. So now when that motion becomes 3x1, the difference is the blitz has to change. So now you're still sending that outside linebacker. Now because it's a 4 under 2 deep principle, this Mike linebacker now has to work to wall number 3. And that gives accessibility for the Z or the other inside backer to come. And I'll show you this right now just so, as we talked about it. Okay, just like in this situation, okay, that Mike could come. So you had 2x2. Okay, now you have 3x1, so it's a little different. So that Mike is a scrape blitzer, and the Z or other inside backer now is allowed to go. That strong safety and the Sam can no longer be involved in the blitz. So again, it's adjustable by formation as long as the players understand, who's going. They have to communicate that, and they'll get it adjusted. A couple more clips here for you, coaches. Okay, a wing look. Now, based on what you want to call this, okay, if it's 1 wide or if it's 2 wide, it could be a trips alignment. Right now, based on what UMass is doing they're counting it as 2 wide because he's an eligible receiver. So right now all they're doing is they're sending the Sam and they're sending the Mike. Strong safety does not have accessibility. Again, it's a 4 under 2 deep zone. Someone has to play the curl area, which is why that safety needs to be there. So it's all communicated by the players. They have to make the adjustments pre-snap on who's going and who's not going. Same concept here, same pressure. Okay, here comes a Sam off the edge. Here comes the Mike. Whoever is accessible could go. Blitz is still coming from the field. I believe this may be the same one. Yes, it is. Okay, working this side. Sam and Mike are going. Now, ball's in the middle of the field, but this is still the field side over here. So the players know that the blitz is coming from that side. You got a 2-man surface. Or it looks like, I'm sorry, you got 12 personnel here. Okay, now with 12 personnel, it's 1 wide. Okay, so when you know 1 wide's coming, you have the opportunity right now to get the Hank or the strong safety and the Sam linebacker involved in the blitz. Okay, so right now you have the strong safety cheating down right over here, and then you have the Sam linebacker off the edge. They should be triggered to go. And there they are. Okay, so this safety's working to get over the top over here. This corner has the other half. And this player right now has got to work to get under number 1, that will linebacker, whatever you call in your defense. Pretty good job by that kid making the play on the ball. And you see this little thing right here. That's the communication that you need. Okay, and this is, none of this is perfect. Coach Masella is just starting this here in the spring at UMass. But now the players have to understand, okay, I'm triggering, I'm going. I'm the Sam linebacker. I'm the strong safety. I'm accessible. I'm the Sam linebacker. I'm accessible. We're off. So pretty good concept, coaches. Coach, I don't know what coach is calling it this year. He's called it Falcon in the past, but just gives you an opportunity to attack offenses, okay, based on where the pressure's coming from. Another clip out it there. Coaches, we appreciate you logging in. www.xandolabs.com.